Hey, shout out Kai, I rock with him. Mostly because, every now and again he stands on business. Not enough to get canceled or ruin his whole entire shit, but just enough for the Twitter boss online to not really like him. A perfect example of this is this clip with him and Ice Spice. And you can tell the way he stood on business on this clip is just impeccable. You can tell Ice Spice has never probably no one ever spoke to her or ever told her the things that Kai Cenat is about to tell her, and it becomes clear the more you watch.
So what's some reasons why you me?
You money. You get money. But you're cheap though. I hate that.
Okay. Can we take a second to appreciate how she can only name like one thing before she went straight to money? Like, man, that's crazy, bro. I could go down a list when it comes to girls I like. I can go down a list of things I like about them. Bro, I'll explain the hell out of myself, bro. I could at least name two or three things with girls I think are alright. You know what I'm saying?
That get money but cheap still. Like, bro.
What's wrong with it, cheap?
Everything.
I spend money on the right things.
Everything is wrong with it.
The mentality itself is crazy, but the fact that she legitimately thinks that it's insane that this man doesn't want to waste his hard-earned money on women or things that aren't important when he could be stacking his money, investing it somewhere else.
Alright, there's nothing wrong with being a cheap. You feel me? If you guys have money and don't want to spend it on things that's not gonna benefit you in the long run, that's okay.
Nah.
Why is ISIS, and hopefully I can call her ISIS. I don't want to seem too familiar, I'm gonna call her ISIS because she's terrorizing my brain right now with this face she's making, like as if my nigga is saying something crazy. This nigga is saying, "Hey, you don't have to waste your money on non-essential things, which includes girls." And she's making this crazy face like he just said the craziest thing ever. And this is why I feel like she's never heard this before. No guy ever heard had the balls to tell her this before. No one's ever had the audacity to deny her stuff.
If y'all really, then you do things like that. If it's somebody that you're not with, do not use that as the first result.
You gonna get me something?
What I'm gonna get you? I'll get you something if you get me something.
Yeah.
Come on.
Can I ask, why are women of this generation like this? What's so bad about a reciprocal relationship? Like, if you like someone, don't you want to treat them right? Don't you want to see them happy and maybe get themselves, especially someone like Ice Spice, who I like to call ISIS. You know what I'm saying? I like to call her by a government name. I imagine like her parents named her that because the way she be terrorizing people. I you would think that if you really like someone, you'd want to see them happy. You'd want to reciprocate that certain type of love with the gifts. That's kind of the point of gifts, especially someone like Isis who has a lot of money. So it would be simple for her to get you something. So I don't know why she's so against the ideal of getting someone, even if it's just a friend. What once you want to get them with something, like do you never, especially if you have a lot of money, do you never get the urge to want to give something to your friend just out of appreciation for their friendship or something? I don't know. Especially people who get you stuff all the time. Like I can't imagine receiving stuff and then never giving. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, like I didn't know it. No, I'm just saying like if I'm gonna get you some, what I'm getting.
I mean, a conversation at least.
At that point, is that just, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that not just prostitution at a certain point? That's not, matter of fact, that's even worse than prostitution. It's like at least with prostitutes, you're getting your money's worth. At least you're getting some type of sexual favors out of it. She's talking about you get a conversation, and who, bro? I blame the men, bro. I have to blame the men around her. Who's hyping these women up like this to think that spending thousands of dollars on them, that they're so important that a man will want to spend thousands of dollars just to be around them? No one wants to be around you. You're not that interesting of a person. I've watched Ice Spice videos. I've seen interviews. You're not that interesting of a person. You talk like any basic white hood trash woman. You're not that interesting to be around. No guy wants to be, I'd imagine, around for you too long. Lil TJ probably hit, and we ain't seen him around you ever since. Like, you're not that interesting of a person. Any guy that's around you is probably just around you because they're trying to hit. Let's keep it 1,000. You're not that interesting of a person. You're not that. I've been around women more attract. more attractive than Ice Spice, and I'm literally a nobody. I'm sure Kai Cenat has hit women way more attractive than Ice Spice. You just sold like 20K first week with your new album. You did like 2K more than DJ Mustard, who's a producer slash DJ. You're not that important. Why would anyone want to spend a bunch of money just to have a conversation with you? Be for real. I mean, I felt that deep in my soul for real. But I just kind of want to circle back to something. Ice Spice is a very rich person, I'd assume. She has a lot of platinum records. Out here hanging with Taylor Swift, you would assume she has a bunch of money. So I just kind of want to understand why women who are rich sit there and constantly want to have their own money, but also they want to get with other rich men who and want to spend their money. Like I kind of don't get the logic of that. Like I assume people want to get money so when they get in a relationship they don't have to worry about that. Like you're not a poor person. You don't need anyone to take care of you financially. So shouldn't you be able to focus on other stuff like companionship, uh wanting a guy who actually loves you, wants to be around you. I don't know, maybe can cook for you, do something that you can't do for yourself. I don't know what that is or what you may require, but shouldn't that be more the focus than trying to find some guy to spend money on you and buy you stuff that you can buy yourself? Like I'll never get this concept when I see a bunch of women who claim to be these entrepreneurs or they do OnlyFans and they're looking for like rich men who probably don't want them because men who are rich don't want other rich women. Men who are rich typically want women who can look after the house for them and take care of them. You know, regular shit most men want.